on divorce court today. An admitted hound before they met, Evan says that all changed the day he laid eyes on Ariel. Engaged for 5 months, they are stalled at the altar because she believes his rap career is just a cover for constant cheating. Evan Marsh and Ariel Turner have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in divorce court before your vows starts now.
Mr. Marsh, Ms. Turner, the two of you are engaged and you're not quite sure whether or not it is a good idea for you to get married, so you've come here for my advice. So this is a before your vows. You've given me your marriage license, which you've also given me permission to tear up should I believe that this marriage is ill-advised. You've also taken a compatibility test, and I said, Mr. Marsh, the one I read from you was the deepest one I've ever read.
Thank you.
Well, don't say thank you. Deep means deep, doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Mr. Marsh, why don't you tell me why you want to get married to Ms. Turner, but why you have concerns as to whether or not it's something you ought to do?
Before me and Ariel met, I was a hound. I love women, you know, in my business. You know, we see a lot of...
And you're a rapper and an entrepreneur, correct?
Yes.
All righty.
I don't want to say I'm a hound. I'm respectful, but I'm single bachelor. I chase women, or they chase me sometimes too. And
right.
But this point case, I was chasing a girl that I met at a club that I was passing by. We weren't doing anything, but we were just texting and, you know, passing. I'm doing a show in Houston. Ariel hits me and just was like, stepped up to the plate, was like, she wasn't trying to hear nothing about nothing. It was just like, what's up? She was like sending me booty pictures in the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the her we're speaking of?
I don't even remember her name.
Oh, so it was another woman altogether. Okay.
Yeah.
Was sending you booty pictures.
Yes, she just knew what she wanted, and I agreed with her, and I loved every minute of it ever since.
Okay. And she wanted you.
Yes.
And she stepped to you and said, I want you for my man, more or less.
We stepped to each other.
Uh-huh.
And...
Oh, because it was like that.
Yeah. And the girl that was playing with the booty pictures and the text messaging, you know, she just got cut off.
Because you found what you wanted.
Logically, yes, but we were still texting. I'd never been in a relationship to where when you meet a new girl and you get in a relationship, you got to be like, hey, I can't text you no more. I can't talk. Lose my number. I didn't do that. That's where I messed up.
I got you. Ms. Turner, did he get the story about you meeting? Is that accurate?
Yes, we did meet after one of his little shows or whatever, and it was kind of like I just really was feeling him at the time, and we just talked and stuff, and he was willing to like help me and stuff like that with my situations, and it just worked out. And
so why are you concerned that this relationship may not be one that you want to commit to?
Okay, because first of all, Evan, like one time he was in the shower and he left his phone out and a girl called and she was like, may I speak to Evan? And I was just like, well, this is his girlfriend. And she was like, well, just let him know that I was calling to tell him that we need to finish what we started. And I've never confronted him on this situation, so this is his first time hearing about it, and it was just so disrespectful, and that's why I don't trust him.
Well, how do you, finish what you started? Do you have any idea what it is he started?
And that's the thing. At first, I was thinking maybe she's talking about work-related, but then I just started thinking, and I went through his phone, and I saw that he was still communicating with the girl that he got the booty pictures from, and et cetera, and all the other text messages.
So this is the booty picture girl?
But no, this wasn't. It was somebody different because her name was something else in the phone, and this person was somebody else. So
yeah, I got you. Mr. Marsh, and I think you've been honest about this, but I just want to clarify. What you're saying to me is it was very difficult for you to leave that dog life behind, where you could see multiple women, everybody understood, everybody knew, you were cool.
I learned that from women. Women are like that. And I was like, either get my feelings hurt or adapt. But at the end of the day, you do not waste good booty pictures.
But you still didn't change.
I'm sorry.
At the end of the day, you don't waste good booty pictures. So if someone sends you a good booty, you just gotta look, otherwise it's disrespectful.
You could use it for an icon, and then you get a phone call. going through your day, and then booty. Woo!
Mr. Marsh, let me ask you this. Do you believe, I mean, you have enjoyed your life, and there's nothing wrong with it. If you're not married and you're single and you're honest with everybody, you do as you please.
Right.
Do you think you'll have a difficult time saying no to all those things once you say, I do to this particular woman?
Once she found the booty pic, you know, she kind of, you know, got distant a little bit, and I understand why. And as repayment for being dishonest and being deceitful, I awarded her my faithfulness. But she won't believe me.
Okay, so you say you've been faithful ever since then?
Yes.
Has it been difficult for you?
No.
Really? It's an interesting thing. When people are in the habit of getting what they want or doing as they please for a considerable period of time, it's usually difficult for them to give that up. You haven't had any difficulty with that?
When she goes out with her homegirls, I just go get some vodka and go stroll and by the clubs, go ride by, bump up my music, and find backup girlfriends.
You find backup girlfriends?
Not sexually, but just like friends.
So
hey,
just in case this falls through, you got backup somewhere to go?
No, I do not have anywhere to go, and I do not hang with any other women to where I would have some place to go to even put any leverage like that. I do not have that. My rapping is a serious business. I do not play when it comes to my rapping.
Well, that leads me to another concern that I believe that Ms. Turner has. You believe that he puts his career before you, and you're concerned that once married, that will not change.
It won't. You hear him, what he's saying, like he don't care. He's so stuck in his ways. Like he'll go and travel to different states. He'll be over here, he'll be over there. And I'm just there with nobody, nothing. I won't even know what's going on. I'll have to hear from his homeboy or just out in the streets before I hear from him. So it's like we can't even celebrate together because he's busy celebrating with the world, and that's just so disrespectful to me. Like I thought we were supposed to be together.
Let me ask you this. I bet you Jay-Z and Kanye and whatever other rappers are, I bet you they go all over without their wives, and the wives don't know exactly where they are, but their wives don't seem to mind, because they've got millions of dollars. My question to you is, if he's a rapper, how is he supposed to do what he needs to do to become famous or to be successful if you want him to stay in your living room?
Not like that, meaning at least let me come with him sometimes, or at least let me know what's going on. Like
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Next, Evan does not want Ariel to join him on the road. What secret reason will he reveal? Is a third wheel causing problems in your relationship? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Divorce Court. Real relationships, raw emotion. Testimony continues now.
Now, Mr. Marsh, a rap career involves a lot of movement. It involves a lot of women and groupies and all of that. Do you believe that pursuing a rap career in a meaningful way will preclude you from being a meaningful husband?
I hang out with some different types of people. Some of them are gangsters who know how to do business. Some of them are, but it's just a different spectrum of different personalities. And I can't have anything tampered with that. I cannot have no gunfights or nothing in no parking lot behind somebody squeezing her rear or something. And I got to be very careful to stay in the constraints of the law and not get in trouble.
You know, Mr. Marsh, you're an interesting fella.
So,
You really are. You know, at first when you came up here, I thought you were angry, but I think you just kind of, I don't know.
it's just like, look, I'm successful. Okay? Sometimes people seek me out and pick fights with me and nitpick and try to hurt my self-esteem and make me feel less than beneath who I am for no reason. And I take Ariel very seriously. And when I'm in an environment that's about entertainment, you cannot be in an entertaining environment with any type of misunderstandings, misperceptions. You cannot have any. You're there to have fun.
Mr. Marsh, you just went way to the left on me for a minute, so I'm gonna chase you over there for a second.
Please.
You said people pick on you for no reason.
Yeah, you be at the club busting throw flows, and the people be like, yo, I think you trying to hate on me. And I was rapping about something else that I went through. You know what I'm saying? They just jump on it.
You know what, Mr. Marsh, if you're gonna be a rapper, you can't be that sensitive. That's what they do. They go back and forth, they get angry, it's hardcore, it's I got beef with him, I mean,
I know.
they, shooting and killing each other over what somebody said in a song. You got to learn to, you got to toughen up.
That's why I don't take Ariel, that's why I don't like to take Ariel with me on the road.
I got you. Ms. Turner, I'm going to start with you. I see what the difficulties are, but I want to know what the wonderful is. So why don't you give me a 90-second sales job on why Mr. Marsh is the man for you?
First, it was more like love at first sight because he was understanding and he was there for me through thick and thin. He helped me with everything as far as like a place to live. We moved together in our apartment. And he did everything from the heart. He never asked for anything in return. So that was really nice of him. That's why I love him as a person. But I didn't think it would come with all his baggage. And if you're hurting where you're in love, then that's not real love.
What baggage?
This career and these women that he can't stop chasing, he's still, messing with them. And I just don't believe nothing that he says. Like, he might tell me he's out of town doing the show, but really,
you just don't trust him. You think in that career with that amount of access to that many women that he's messing up.
Yeah, he can be living a double life.
You don't have any particular proof of it, but it's just a fear that you have.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I do want to say, I messed up your 90-second sales job by asking you a couple of questions. Is there anything else you want to say why this man is so terrific that you want to spend the rest of your life with him?
Goodness. He is a good-hearted person.
I think he is. I think he's a very sensitive individual. He comes across as hard, but I think he's a good-hearted guy. Mr. Marsh, I would like you to return the favor. Why don't you tell her why she is, above all other women, the woman for you?
I love her. She's beautiful. She's smart, and I would like her not to find any scum and let them ruin her or our relationship.
Mr. Marsh, I think your heart is as big as the state of Nevada, and I think that your brain is circuitous as the Colorado River, and I'm not quite sure what's going on up there. It was a beautiful recitation about what you liked about her. You said that she was beautiful and that she was smart, and then you come up with this statement about you're afraid of her getting caught up with scum. Do you suspect that she's cheating on you?
When Divorce Court Before Your Vows continues, what surprising new fact about Evan will leave Ariel stunned?
Evan says he was a hound till he met Ariel. Do you believe he has changed? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call 1-800-282-1991.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
I gotta say, you two did two of the most interesting compatibility tests I've ever given.
Right.
Just fascinating.
Yes, ma'am.
When I first looked at the test, I thought you weren't taking it seriously at all. Yeah. But now you've come out here, and it just may be the way you think.
Yes, ma'am.
And you said in marriage, who should be primarily responsible, and I have a whole bunch of things, cooking, paying bills, cleaning. And you said the husband should be primarily responsible for everything, from child care, laundry, cooking, bill paying, cleaning. You're the only man that has ever said that.
Right.
Do you really believe that's what you would do?
Yes, ma'am. I'm taking care of everything.
Babies, diapers.
Yep, I'm gonna get them. Oh yeah, everybody should do that.
That was a good thing, the applause. You looked a little scared there. That was a good, they're saying good for you.
They were here, but
you forgot they were here? Okay, okay. Then you said, right after that, I said, do you think the husband should be head of the household? First you said yes with exclamation marks, then you crossed it out and you said, nope, wifey should.
Yeah. You be hustling and then wifey not happy, everything gonna go bad. Your heart hurt, that's the worst pain on this earth. I don't even wish heartbreak on nobody. You be out there hustling a big dollar deal, and you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah. And then you'd be like,
Ms. Turner, is he like this at home?
When he's there?
When he's there, he's like that.
I'm serious, I'm not joking. You know, that your heart hurt. You ain't gonna do
He
nothing.
don't act like his heart hurt, though.
Well, then you said something else interesting. I asked, is there something your intended should probably know before you marry them and they don't know about it? And you said yes. She should know my real age.
Oh,
She
yeah.
doesn't know how old you really are?
Yeah, I think I was born in 1980.
You think you were born in 80 or
Yeah,
you?
no, I was born in 1980, and I think I'm 34. I think I told her I was like 25 or something.
Did you really not know that he was 34?
I thought he was 27, to be honest.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've never, like, really even...
Why did you tell her you were 27
That's what
or
I'm trying to
25
figure
when
out.
you're
So I could
34?
get that booty.
And see, the thing is, and you know what's crazy? He still never even got it because I'm saving myself for marriage.
Well, you know, it's interesting that you brought that up because you said something to me that I thought was deep. I said, list 5 things that are wrong with you. And you said, I'm not having sex until after marriage. That's not something that's wrong with you. That's not a fault at all. That shows strength. That
This
shows
generation.
individuality. That's power. That's you telling society, I'm not going to go along with everybody else. I'm going to do what's right for me no matter what anybody else is doing. Please don't think that's a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's like I decide about my body. I decide about my life, and I won't give my body to anybody who hasn't given me all of him first.
Exactly.
I applaud you for that. I wish everybody else would do it.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
I don't know whether to applaud you or be afraid of you. I think you're an interesting guy. I think you're big-hearted. I think you're kind. I think you're strong. And I think you're fearful. I think you've got all of these boogeymen out there to get you, the people who aren't saying the right thing, the scum and the dirt and the disease and all of that, and you're frightened. And a lot of what you do is protecting yourself from those boogeymen you are afraid of. You're haunted a little bit. If I were you, I'd go see somebody. Do you know what I mean? I have people looking in my head all the time. You know, something go wrong up here, I want to be the first to know. I got a psychiatrist on speed dial. I thought this morning. Is it okay? You know what I mean? Because it could happen to anybody. Ms. Turner, I like you.
Thank you.
You are gorgeous. You are intelligent. But you're too young to get married. And let me tell you why. You got to be a fully formed individual with passions and direction of your own before you become somebody's wife. Because if you come before somebody's wife too soon, he becomes everything and all to you, your world. If you marry somebody at 20 and you don't have direction and purpose and all of that kind of stuff, you're going to put up with stuff that you don't have to because you don't have the ability to be on your own. Do you see what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
And I think that to be married to a rapper is a very difficult thing. If you are not secure about who you are on your own, you're going to become a crazy person because he is your everything and your everything is always out and about. And so you're going to spend all your time afraid. His boogeymen meet your boogeymen, all hell's going to break loose. So it doesn't need to happen now. I'm not going to tear up this marriage license because I like you people and I don't want to leave you with that image. But you need to see somebody, work on that security issue and get your situation together, and you need to know who you are and where you are and become passionate about something that you want and something that you can pursue before you think about marrying him or anybody else. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Good luck to the both of you. This matter is adjourned.
Evan and Ariel agree with the judge and will put off their wedding until they both feel more secure in their relationship. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.